Good morning, 6th graders. Today what we're going to be doing is talking about adding and subtracting integers using jumps on a number line. So last week, you guys learned all about integers. You learned what they were, that integers are any positive or negative whole number. You also learned how to order integers, how to decide which one was bigger, which one was smaller. You also learned a little bit about absolute value. So this week, what we're going to be doing is talking about the operations with integers. So today we're going to start off with adding and subtracting, and we're just going to start off very basic, using jumps on a number line. So this is kind of like what you learned in first grade when you were first learning how to add and subtract. Tomorrow we're going to dig in a little bit deeper on adding. On Wednesday we'll dig in deeper with subtracting, and then we'll finish up the week with multiplying and dividing integers. Okay? So we'll go ahead and get started with our lesson today. So I'm just going to start off with, this is going to seem very, very basic to you. Like I said, this is what you learned clear back in kindergarten and maybe first grade when you were starting to learn how to add and subtract. All you're doing when you're adding and subtracting is you're just moving a number on a number line. So you know that when you add and subtract numbers, you're just making a movement on a number line. So here's my first example. I have here the number 4. I add 3 to it, and we know that 4 plus 3 is 7. But I'll show you how that works using movement on a number line. So I start here at number 4, or at 4 on the number line. I'm going to add 3 to it. So when I add a number on the number line, I'm going to move right on the number line. So I'm going to move forward 3 spots. So I go 1, 2, 3. So I know that 4 plus 3 equals 7 based on that information. Okay? My second one that I have is, my second example is 7 minus 2. So when I subtract using a number line, I'm going to move left. So I start at 7. I'm going to then move back 2 spots. So I go back 1, 2 spots, and I end up at 5. So we know that 7 minus 2 equals 5. So it works pretty much the same way when you're dealing with integers. So here's my example. When you add and subtract positive and negative numbers, you're just doing the same thing. You're making a jump on the number line. So here, I start at negative 4. So I'll grab my thing here. I start at negative 4, and I add 3. So I'm going to move forward, or move to the right on the number line 3 spots. So I go 1, 2, 3 spots, and I end up at negative 1. So I could say that negative 4 plus 3 equals negative 1. Okay? And then when you subtract, you're doing exactly the same. So I'm going to start at negative 1. I'm going to minus 2. So I'm going to move to the left 2 spots. So I'm going to go back 1. Oops. I'm going to go back 1, 2 spots on the number line, and I end up at negative 3. So negative 1 minus 2 is going to equal negative 3. Okay? Here's another example. So suppose I'm at negative 2 on the number line, and I jump 3 places to the right. Where would I be at? So I start at negative 2. I'm going to jump to the right 3 places. So I'm going to grab a counter here, and I'm going to jump to the right 3 places, except it's not working with me here. I'll move that guy out of the way. So I start at negative 2. I go to the right 3 places. So I go 1, 2, 3 places. I'm at negative 1. Okay? So I need to figure out a number sentence that I would write for what I just did. So basically what I did is I went negative 2. Because I moved right on the number line, I know that I added. And then I went 3 places, so I added 3 to that. And then I ended up at positive 1. So we would say that negative 2 plus a positive 3 equals a positive 1. So that would be my number sentence for that number jump. Okay, here's another example. I start at negative 5 on the number line. So here's my negative 5. I'm going to jump 7 places to the right this time. So here I'm going to jump 7 spots. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots. So I'm at positive 2. So I have to figure out how I would write a number sentence for what I just did. So I started off at -5. I moved 7 places to the right. So since I'm moving right on the number line, I know that I'm adding. So I'm going to put plus. And since I moved 7 spots, I added 7 to that. And we would say that positive or -5 plus a +7 equals a +2. So that would be +2. That's my number sentence. Okay? So it works the same way with subtraction, except with subtraction, you're going to move the opposite direction. You're going to move left instead of right. So here's my problem. It says, suppose you are at 4 on the number line and you jump 5 places to the left. Where would you be at on the number line? So here's my 4. I need to go 5 places to the left. So I'm going to count backwards 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at -1. So I'd have to write a number sentence for this. So I'm at 4, that's where I start at. I'm going 5 places to the left. So now I'm minusing 5. So my problem would be 4 minus 5 equals, and I end up at -1. So my answer is -1. So we would say that +4 minus 5 is a -1. Here's my last example. It says here, suppose you're at -6 on the number line and you jump 3 places to the left. So here's my -6. I need to go 3 places to the left. So I'm going to count backwards. 1, 2, 3 spots. Okay? So I'm going to write this as -6. That's where I started at. I jumped 3 places to the left, so I'm minusing. And because I went 3 places to the left, I'm minusing by 3. And then my answer will be -9. That's where I ended up at. Okay? So that's how you're going to add and subtract integers using jumps on a number line today. Okay? So when you add and subtract numbers involving integers, just think of it just like you're doing jumps on a number line, like what you did in first grade and kindergarten. When you add a positive number, you are moving right on the number line. When you're subtracting a positive number, you're moving left on the number line. Okay? So this is what your assignment is going to look like today. So for this first part here, you're just going to write an addition sentence or an equation to match the number line jump. So it's just like what we did here. So for letter A, you start at -8. That's where your green dot is. You're moving to the right 3 spots. So you go 1, 2, 3. So you're going to write down -8 plus 3 equals -5. Okay? So that's what you're going to do for A, B, C, and D here for this first part. Okay? For the second part here, I just have written a couple of problems for you. It says that you can, for A through D, for number 2, you can use this number line to help you. If you want to use that, just pretend you're making your jumps on the number line. But I want you to just solve those 4 problems. You're going to do -8 plus 2, -5 plus 4, -7 plus 5, and -10 plus 12. For the last part, for number 3, you're just going to tell me where I'm going to end up. So I have here, you start at -3, you jump 6 to the right. Tell me, if I started at -3 and I jumped 6 places to the right, where would I be at on this number line? So you're just going to write your answer there. And then you're going to write your addition sentence. So you're going to write down, you start at -3, that's what your first number is going to be in your addition problem. Then you're moving to the right, so you know you're plussing, and then you jump 6. So you would say that -3 plus 6 equals, and then you put your answer there for the second part. Okay? The second part of your assignment today, you do have a second page, and this is just on subtraction. So you're doing exactly the same thing, except it's on subtraction. You're just moving to the left. Okay? So for this first part, you start at -6. You're minusing 3, so then you end up at -9. You just write down the number sentence. Okay? So that is what you're going to be doing today. On both of the pages up here at the top in the blue, it gives you those directions. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you need to help you get through this. But I'm available as much as you need today, so feel free to send me an email, send me a text, give me a call if you need some help with this stuff. So have a good day.